We're recording. We are live, gents. Lovers of the beautiful game, welcome back to Rosa TV. Welcome to another match reaction. This one is it's Manchester United versus Arsenal Football Club. It just ended. If you can see everyone in the reel right now, it's probably self-explanatory how the game went. It's Manchester United 3, Arsenal 1, and it was at Old Trafford. And this has become a typical result of what we normally see at Manchester United. Arsenal Football Club does poorly when it goes to Old Trafford, as Troops calls it, Old Toilet. But it wasn't the Old Toilet today. It was something fundamentally different. And we've got something different for you today. We want you to be able to listen to a range of fans who give their match reactions, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves and give their match reactions each before I give my own. And at the end of the match, our match camp, can you please like, comment, subscribe, and share this content so that everyone else can see it. So it's Manchester United 3, Arsenal 1. Mish, talk to me, bro. He's an Arsenal fan. What do you think?
Hey, how's it? The name's Mish, a big Arsenal fan. Still proud, but disappointed. I think it was a tough game today, man. It was hard to call even going into the game. No one knew what was going to happen. And I think it turned out to be a very good defensive performance from United. I think I need to give them credit first. But I think also on an Arsenal perspective, we struggled, man. I think we struggled to pull the strings together, especially in the first half. But second half, at least we were able to be a bit more direct in attack. But I think we're a few mistakes, especially in midfield. We lacked Thomas Partey to pivot in the middle. So I think that's where we gave away the game. But I think at the end of the day, it was one of those games going into, we never knew what was going to happen. And you know, I like at Old Trafford. So yeah, unfortunately, one of those days, man. Yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%, Mish, 100%. I think it's interesting that you mentioned that we had a tough time in the first half connecting passes, connecting how we want to play the Arsenal way. But in the second half, you're right. We came through. We showed some bit of character. We imposed ourselves. In fact, the stats show that we were 85% possession to Manchester United's 15. So we played much more, in the second half, and I think we did well. Nkolis, moving from an Arsenal fan to a Man United fan, what are your overall thoughts of the game? Talk to us, bro.
Yeah. I mean, Rosa, that was something else. I mean, I don't know if it's kind of unexpected for me, but I think I actually expected us to do a little bit better. I think 3-1 is a good result. I didn't expect that much, but I thought maybe it was going to be one of those lackluster kind of games, very tactical, and very, people making sure that they don't make mistakes. But nonetheless, I mean, our boys came out, they did the things. If I think about it, I mean, we're really chasing the game. I mean, Arsenal were really playing the game very well, but it proves the point that really playing and not scoring doesn't win you games, because we got opportunities and we actually scored. And that's the big difference right here. And I mean, I'll sit here as a Man United fan proud of a 3-1 win, but I'll say to you that, I mean, Arsenal really dominated that game. They looked like they're top class team at this particular moment. It's going to be very difficult to beat Arsenal. And at the end of the day, there's teams like City, there's teams like Liverpool who are really not doing well at the moment. But if Arsenal carry on the way they play, but converting chances or creating more chances, then they could be a serious threat in the Premier League this season. For Man United, I mean, for me, there isn't a lot that I expect. This is based on past experiences, obviously. But this season, I've actually looked at the pairing of Varane and Martinez, and they look like top class. That Malacia coming in, he looks like he really knows what he's doing. Darlow has improved to the highest standard. He looks the part. He looks like a right back, even though he doesn't create chances going forward. But he looks like somebody who really is learning how to defend or defend better than he did the last season. And I mean, in the midfield, I think that's where we want it at the end of the day. I mean, just the small chances that we get and we put through Rashford, we put through Anthony, And, you know, it's just those small things that make a difference. Christian Eriksen, I think, is a great recruit for this season. And I see him playing a little bit deeper. I want him a little bit more forward, but he's a little bit deeper and it's working for us at the moment. The only thing that I have a problem with is maybe we need to introduce Casemiro a little bit more. I mean, now this is the third game or fourth game or something like that, but I think he needs to get more game time because that's what we miss. I feel like that's what we're missing, you know, in terms of playing the ball, not in terms of marking, but in terms of today, brilliant performance from my boys. I kind of predicted it, you know, when Arsenal play the ball and they're good, they were putting us under pressure. I was telling, I think the fellow I was watching it with, I was saying, if they pressure us like that, if we get a chance, we'll probably score. And that's exactly what happened. And every time they pressured us, we got a chance and we scored. Brilliant game of football from our side, brilliant tactics, brilliant way of summing up my weekend. I mean, like, I've been hearing a lot of Arsenal, the whole entire week. I mean,
I can see Jack.
come on, glory,
Smiling.
Man United. I mean, like, seriously. That
I
was
can see
brilliant
Jack
for my
smiling from far.
I really enjoyed that. And I think going forward, I'm hoping that we can have more games like this from a Man United perspective, where they grind out results, even if they're not playing so good, but they make sure that they get something in there. And that's, for me, today, perfect.
Come on, get in. No, thanks, Mxolisi. Look, I'm absolutely gutted, dog. I mean, what Mish said and what you had to say now just sums up really what Arsenal did wrong and well, and what Manchester United did probably better than us this evening. So I just want to go to a fan that probably can sum it all up in terms of, you know, the mishaps of Arsenal and the tactical discipline, because I think tactically Man United were disciplined today, not only in Ten Hag's instructions, but the players' positioning in terms of where they were today. So I want to give Darryn just an opportunity to tell us who he is and what he thought of the game today, before he gives his brother Ricardo, of course.
You're muted, Darryn.
You're muted, dog. You're muted. I can't hear you.
How's it? Can you guys hear me? There we go. Okay, first and foremost, I have absolutely no words. My excitement on this game is absolutely ridiculous. I think, firstly, Ten Hag got his formation, his players spot on. There isn't a player, aside from Sancho, that's been, for me personally, very, very quiet. I think every player did his job 100%. If you look at McTominay also got a lot of criticism back in the day, but I think you break that McFred-McTominay balance, and you just put in McTominay. A lot of people were calling for Casemiro. If you saw him on the pitch for a couple of minutes, he didn't really, for me personally, he didn't really do that much. But I mean, I think aside from the free kick or the yellow card that he got, I think McTominay did an absolutely awesome job. The likes of Bruno, the likes of Rashford. Oh my word, guys, I'm lost for words. I got my brother here in the house as well. He's absolutely morbid. He's just absolutely just hold on.
He's an Arsenal fan.
No,
He's an Arsenal fan.
He doesn't have any words, guys. I'm just excited. I'm sorry. I'm beyond excited. I'm happy with my team. I predicted a 2-1 victory, and that actually surprised me. In all honesty, they surprised me like 100%. So this is a stepping stone for United. Our defense. Geez, what more can I say, guys? United has just gone from defense, the midfield 100% attacking. Everything that United did today was exactly what was required. I can't wait for the next game. But yeah, look, I'm lost for words. I'm still trying to put words together. But at the end of the day, I'm happy.
Thanks, D. We appreciate it, bro. We appreciate it. We like that passion, and I think, of course, it's fair for any Man
I have to
United fan.
consolidate my brother here as an Arsenal supporter.
As an Arsenal supporter, Ricardo, do you want to say just, I'll give you 30 seconds to consolidate this fan cam and then we'll move on to the next person.
It's going to be sweet and short. It might take 28 seconds. Um, so, look, we weren't consistent enough. We controlled the game. That first 20 minutes for me was you have it, you don't. We rode out the storm. That first 15 minutes, United was on us. We rode it. That was fine. And then we controlled, right? So it's small. Well, what do you call it? Yeah, mistakes. Is it mistakes though? If we had the players that, I'm not gonna blame our injuries in that, because those on the bench should be doing like better as well. We just didn't have enough creativity at the end of the day. I think personally, Saka needs a rest. It's very early in the season, but
Yeah.
give maybe Marquinhos a time to show what he's about. Vieira, you could see that first ball to Gabby. You can see what he's about. Gets in the spaces. So I'm gutted at the end of the day. Bounce back against Everton.
There we go. Come on, you gun. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you, Darryn. Thank you, Ricardo.
Thanks.
For that
Thanks.
opinion.
Well,
And
I
I
can say
think
just to the final
one
one.
household.
Just to the final one. That ball from Bruno to Marcus Rashford, outside foot, sublime. Absolutely sublime. Thanks, guys.
I don't want to have to repeat that because it hurts my heart. But anyway, that was a sublime pass. And that's from a household with an Arsenal and a Manchester United fan. We move now to Ukhanyiso Makhasi, Bellerin, who's going to give us just his view on the Arsenal-Manchester United game. Here we go. You're muted, my friend. You're muted.
Yeah. Good evening to all the Ghana's fans, maybe and the menu fans. Thanks, Rosa TV. It's good to be here today, but also said at the same time because I'm gutted. I'm not happy because we lost, but somehow also I was partially happy because always when we meet these so-called big teams, same as last season, we always one-man short or not full strength Arsenal's best 11. So because I think last season also first 3 games, big loss of big players, big injuries. So same thing now, Partey out, his deputy El Neni out. So I was not impressed with the negative passing and negative football of Lukonga and also losing the balls, because if you look at the 2 goals sort of breaking through from midfield, that one pass breaking through our defense, it was coming from those slight mistakes. So also we met Man U at the time whereby they were picking up men. They've got solid defense and they always not have a problem going forward offensively. So which means this game, the battle was going to be won in the midfield. So I think that's where the issue was for us as Arsenal fans. And also, I've always mentioned it to my friends that Saka, I think I'm not happy with him because you see, it's good to say that you can stick with the winning team the whole time. So our coach tried to stick with the team, but obvious becomes obvious and easy to play against. So Saka, I think sometimes, somehow, we need to give him a rest, but also we don't have a tried and tested member who can replace him. Like when, say, if you're taking out Odegaard, you know, we've got Emil Smith-Rowe, they who can come in and do things for him. If you're taking out White, you've got Tomiyasu. But on that side, you have nothing there. And also your Zinchenko. Zinchenko gives us a good shape going forward when he attacks, he joins the midfield. But if Zinchenko joins in that midfield and also Parker is moved into the box, then we have a hole. If you look at the first goal, Zinchenko moved in there, he was in the midfield. Parker was not there to support him. The ball was dropped to Dalot. Gabriel came in late because we're shifting to a back 3. But if our third, Gabriel, comes in late, and then that happens. I actually said it to the Man U fans I was watching with that. It was not good for the coach, or it was good for the coach to start with Anthony, because Anthony is not game fit or whatever, but he was just putting him there to see what he can bring for the game time that he's there. And then he might actually give him something, and then took him out and bring in Ronaldo just to stabilize the game. So I'm actually not happy, man, because Man U caught us at the time whereby not full strength 11, but also with that we still had them on their back foot, because we're dominating the play, but we couldn't take those chances. Malaysia got Saka in the pocket. Dalot was doing his thing there also with Martinelli. He couldn't give in. So for us, I was expecting a tough game somehow. So I'm not happy. I'm not happy. But that's just my view, man, with it. I think going forward, Arteta must just change the play, man. Must just play around with it, because it's becoming obvious. And also, it's also said for us that we don't have our number 6 who can hold things for us, positive offensive passes, because you've got your Odegaard there, number 8, number 10, and then you had your Kaka there, number 8, with the box to box. But that one spine of our team, we can see that it's killed us. It killed us. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that.
Thanks, Manzingo. I appreciate that, Bellerin. I think it explains explicitly why Arsenal probably were not on the job in terms of the midfield today, transitioning from defense to attack. So I'll give now our second last fan cam, and that fan cam goes to my man Dida Tulani Zoya, a Manchester United fan. Before I give the last and probably the most hopeless Man United fan I've ever met, firstly, Don Dada Jack. Dida, go ahead.
Thanks, Rose. GGMU, man. Extremely happy. Eh? Very happy today, my man. You know, I've been hearing all these Arsenal fans the whole week, man. Bro, I don't know. At work, I've got about 10. I've got about 10 flipping Arsenal fans breathing down my neck, my friend, telling me how weak Manchester is. And also now, you've just heard Leera now, Kanye, so saying we are a so-called big team. Leera, my man, Man United is a big team, my friend. It's very big, eh? I need to remind you. I need to remind you that.
Think of that. No, sorry to cut you. Sorry to cut you. I never mentioned of that.
Dida, Kanye has got every right to back that. He didn't speak about Man United. Come on, son. Speak about your old club.
It's okay, man. It's okay. Okay, let me go back to the game, man. Good first 10 minutes for United, man. Arsenal searching also for goal. I mean, through the counter. They managed to get one, but unfortunately there was a foul. There's nothing we could do about that one. Then the tactics were played well, man. Very well in the first 10 minutes. Arsenal posed a great threat as well. They should have scored a lot of goals. Very good, great setup leading to a goal at 35th minute by Man U. I mean, that's a nice play, man. That's a nice play. You can't take anything away from that. Bruno, you know, and then this boy Santos, they're gonna be a great threat going forward. You know, that boy Anthony, watch the space, man. He's gonna be a nice one to watch. You know, and then I think the midfield battle was won by Man U, as expected, obviously, because I mean Arsenal doesn't have a midfield like now. You know, I mean, also that's not an excuse. But going forward, I think if they can get all their players fit, they will be a good team. They are a good team. I'm taking nothing away from Arsenal. Very good team. A well played first half by both teams. I'm happy, man. And then second half started a bit slow, but both teams were, I think, were very cautious, man. You know, a poor miss by Odegaard as well. I must mention that. If you could have gotten that one, I think it was inside the 6-yard, if I'm not mistaken. If you would have gotten that one, the game was gonna change, hopefully. And then Arsenal came in the beautiful football, man. I mean, I must mention that. I mean, and then a third mistake also, I mean, by Varane. Unfortunately, that led to the goal of Arsenal. Because if Shango, you can remember, I predicted 4. I said we were gonna score 4 there. I mean, because I knew we were gonna win that battle in the midfield and score more goals. You know, and then we fell short, and then we came 3. I wanted 4, man, 4-1 at least, or 4-0. You know, what a beauty by Bruno Fernandes. I mean, another sauce and 6-gun grill through pass there, my friend. Fuck. Sorry, man. Man, I'm very, 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 very happy. It's a sauce, man, and a 6 grand pass. It's what is a 6 screen?
Get in,
At
son.
spice.
Bloody hell.
GGMU, man. Very happy, bro. Fuck it, man. Great display by Menu. A lot of composure from the lads. Hopefully, we'll take this one going forward. You know, I'm a very happy fella. I'm very that we extinguished all the small temporary fire from these Gunners. Nice game, nice game, nice game overall. GGMU. I'm out.
That's supposed to say glory, glory, Man United. I don't think I know if I want to repeat that. But before the fan cam ends, we want to give to Ufezile. He is Don Dada, Akuna Matata. He has no problems. Come on, Jack, a Man United fan. His views on football are very limited, but let's go because of Man United. Come on, son.
Hi, boys. It's the Don Dada. No worries, Akuna Matata. Okay, my fellow Man United fans, I see you smiling there. I see you smiling there, kissing the badge. But wait, I brought something for you guys real quick. While our homie was speaking there, Darryn, I had to go get it. See what this is, guys? Ne? It's a fishing rod. Ne? So what I want to do, I just want to take all the Man United fans and just reel them in a little bit. Let's relax, guys. You guys are getting way too excited. First of all, look at us playing with the ball, ne? Controlling the ball, having the possession, right? What are we doing with the ball? Absolutely nothing. There's this one time we had the ball like for about 2-3 minutes around Arsenal's box, passing around, doing this. Oh my God. I'm sure Dida was going crazy. We're back, right? But let's not forget, guys, that all 3 goals we scored came against the run of play. Yeah, bon. And the problem with that is what happens when another team scores first. The Liverpool game, we scored first, right? And then the second goal we scored, Liverpool was pressing us. We scored in a counter-attack. Against these past 2 weak teams we played, we scored first as well because they were 1-0s. Today, we score first again against a run of play as well. And after that, Arsenal need to push. And as our goals that we scored, we were never going to score had Arsenal not been pushing that much. So now my worry is how are we going to play? How are we going to play when we go behind, when it's 1-0 against us? Because then the onus on going forward is with us. So I just want us to just relax, guys. We played really well. The game was good. The tactics by Ten Hag were sublime. I loved how Arteta kind of was like positive with it, like his substitutions at 2-1 when he brought in all the young boys, took out the Shango. You know, I was like, okay, cool. This is positive. This might be a firecracker of the end of a game, but hey, we just caught them again. As Dida said, just extinguish that fire because these boys were talking way too much. And I'd like to end off by saying that there's a favorite part, Lord's Prayer of mine, where it says, give us this day our daily bread. And that's what we did today. Jesus, the Lord, our Savior, or Allah and Muhammad, if you call them that, gave us our daily bread and we ate and sikhlut. Thank you.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. If it's a daily bread, you should beat it the daily bread. Leera, Mish, I don't want to come back to you, gents. I just want to say thank you guys for joining us for the fan camp. Before I end, by the way, I just want to be fair. I'm going to give Mish 30 seconds to respond, and then Mkolisi Nxumalo, Shango, my G, to respond on behalf of Manchester United before we let it go. Mish, your turn. Let's go. 30 seconds, bro.
Thank you. I think for me, the only consolation we have is when I look at the log table. We're still number 1. We've still got a point in hand. So I think we take that and we move on. Each game is going to be a challenge, but I think fair play to Man United today. Well deserved. I think you can see that Ten Hag has got something going on in terms of structure. But I'm not here to boast about the wrong team. I think we'll take this L and we'll continue. Next week is a new week and we try again.
Come on, you guys. There we go. GGMU, Nkolisi. The guy with the biggest beard in the Man United fan base.
Come on. Okay, I've got two things. One, Jack, I'm coming back to you. like you said, give us this day, right? I promise you, if the tables were turned, we wouldn't hear the end of it. Let us go GMU all the way. That's the first thing. We must actually celebrate this. I mean, to be honest, we fairly did well today. But also I wanted to go back to Leera's point where he was actually kind of not happy with Sambi and so forth and some of the players at Arsenal. Like I said, I think Arsenal played a brilliant game. The only thing that happened there is that Man United defensively they were very good. And now that's the only reason why, for instance, Arsenal did not create a lot of chances. And I don't think Arsenal fans have to be so harsh on Arsenal today, because I think they actually played a very good game. And I think our tactics were actually just good on the day. We actually did want to kind of play on the counter. That's why we started with Rashford, Sancho, and Anthony, just a little bit of pace to make sure that we catch them on the break every now and then, because we knew that Arsenal was going to come in and they're going to pass and they're going to play and they're going to look good. Brilliant. But I'm just saying to the Arsenal fans, I mean, I don't think they should be so harsh on Sambi, on some of the players. Like, for instance, Xhaka today was brilliant. I was watching the game and I think he was playing really well today. Odegaard, as much as he went off, but he was actually controlling the game. I don't even know why he went off. I think that was a bad call by the coach, but nonetheless, that was his decision. But also at the same time, I just want to say, wins like this make me happy, because even when you're not playing so great, to get a win, a 3-1 win against Arsenal, a team that's playing so well right now, it's absolutely amazing. And that is a coach's dream in terms of football, to win a match like that when you're actually not playing so well. But we are on the up, 4 games on the trot. I'm hoping we make it 5. Then next thing you know, it's 6. Next thing you know, it's 7. But you never know, it's football. But nonetheless, I'm hoping for that, because the one thing that Man United didn't have in the past is a little bit of consistency. Just win 4 or 5 games, a little bit of consistency. You see yourself on the log, up there with the best. And, you never know what might happen, So Arsenal, for you, great. You're still on top. But, yeah, we're coming. We're looking up. 3 points. Hey, you never know, man.
Thank you, Shango. And we had one last appearance from Clement Trout. We won't give him an opportunity to speak today because he won. If he had lost, we would give him a 4-minute fan cam. But what I want to say is that, guys, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Speak and tell me what your view is on Rosa TV.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Rosa? Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm fine.
I told you.
Thank you so much, guys.
United would have lost this game last year. United can win dog fights now. We are trying to win dog fights.
There we go. United would have lost this game last season. Do you think that United have turned the page? Do you think that United under Ten Hag are a better team, better psychologically and character-wise, a team that can do well? And if you think
I would say they are coached now. They are coached better now.
There we go. Now, 100% that they are coached better. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys, for joining Rosa TV. Thank you for everyone who contributed to the show. 100%. Come on, glory, Man United, and up to Arsenal. We'll see you next week.